Hey everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and today I have all wedding dress items, mostly trims and panels, and I have some rolled roses too. But this is probably going to be a long video, so I am going to get started. Up first is a trim bundle. This is bundle A. These are all these two bundles that I have today are all pieces that I have left over, either shorter pieces left over from previous sales or some that didn't sell from previous sales that I had left over. So I decided to put them into bundles. Bundle A has 6 different trims in it, and I will show you what's in it. This first trim is 2 yards of this one. Oh, I didn't measure any of these, but you can tell from my hand about how long it is. It has iridescent flower sequins on it. So that's in bundle A, 2 yards of that. 1 1/4 yards of this one that's a cream color with iridescent sequins on it. I'm going to go kind of fast so that this video doesn't take all day. This one is a dark cream, 1 1/4 yards. It also has iridescent sequins, very, very shiny iridescent sequins. That's 1 1/4 yards of that one. This one is 1 3/4 yards. This one has clear sequins, very large clear sequins. Kind of a delicate trim. This one's white. This one is a cream. It is 2/3 of a yard. This one also has iridescent sequins on it. Very shiny. You can cut this one up into individual little appliques. That's 2/3 of a yard of that one, so shorter piece of that one. And 1 yard of a cut work. So you have a nice variety in here. Oops. This one is white with clear sequins. This one you can also cut up into smaller appliques. So there's 1 yard of that. So this is bundle A. Got a lot in there. I have 2 of this, the exact same what you saw, $20 a piece for bundle A. Bundle B, I only have 1 of. It has some of the same ones in it, some that are different. It has 1 1/4 yards of this one. It's white with iridescent sequins. This one is still on the satin, but it is removable. You can remove it without losing beads and sequins. I just didn't for some reason, probably because I only had a small piece of it. 1 3/4 yards of that delicate one with the clear sequins, same as the last bundle. A shorter piece of, this is probably about 18 inches of this really beautiful, it has white sequins on it. You can cut this up in all kinds of different ways. Got lots of flowers on it. That's in bundle B. You have 1 yard of this cream one with the iridescent sequins and pearls. 1 yard of that one, embroidered. You have 1 3/4 yards of that same cut work one that was in the last bundle that you can cut up into individual appliques. And then 1 1/2 yards of this one. For the most part, it does not have beads and sequins on it, except for this at one end there's a little bit here, and also on this one there are cuts where it went around a curve and it was kind of over on top of itself to make the curve. So you're going to see that. There's another one there. But you can cut this up into different little pieces, little appliques. There's 1.5 yards of this one. And that is bundle number B, or bundle B. I only have one of this one. That's what's in it. And it is $16 for bundle B. Now I have some trims by the yard. Lot C is a, I'd say just off-white trim. It's the corded alencon. It is 2 inches in here and up to 3 inches on the width there. And that's what that one looks like. This one is, I have 7 yards of it, and it is $2.50 a yard. That is lot C. Oops. Lot D is a white, where's my pin? There it is. It is white. It is between, also between 2 inches and 3 inches at the widest point. It's embroidered. It has iridescent sequins and pearl beads. That's what that one looks like. I have 8 yards of D, and this one is $3 per yard. E, I need to come out for because this one is very wide. I have 9 yards of this one. It is in this area here, it is 3.5 inches and then 6.5 inches deep there. And this is what the trim looks like. I'm going to come in so you can see it has clear sequins on this one. It has the corded alencon lace on this one. You can cut it up into smaller pieces if you don't want to use these big ones. Very, very nice quality. This is lot E. It is $3.50 per yard, and I have 9 yards available of E. Alright, F. Now moving on to some panels and some medallions and some sleeve panels. This one is a purple. You saw some of these appliques in my gypsy kits that I had last weekend. I had some panels from that dress as well. It looks very blue in the viewfinder of the camera, but it's definitely a purple color. This panel measures 19 inches from here down to here. It is obviously on a tulle. It measures 11 inches at the widest point, and this is what the appliques look like that are on it. So this is lot F. I am asking $4.50 for this panel, and I have 2 of these. Lot G is off the same dress, a purple panel, but it is a larger panel. Oops. I'm going to have to pan so you can see this one. It measures 23 inches long by 13 inches wide, and you can see there's a lot of appliques on here, and they are the same as the last one. Clear sequins, pearl beads. So this is lot G. I only have 1 of this, and it is $5.25 for lot G. H is a sleeve panel. You can believe that. This was off of one of those dresses with the big puffy sleeves. This whole part was all gathered up, and there was stiff tulle in there to make the puffy sleeves that were so popular in the 80s. Oh, I'm all the way out. This one measures 21 inches long by 16 inches wide. I am selling this on the satin the way you see it now, and it will come off. Yes, you can remove this from the satin. You'd have to seam pick it off and you won't lose the beads and sequins, but the appliques on here are very pretty. Iridescent sequins. This is white. Look at the beadwork in this medallion that's in the middle here. And the medallion, these aren't pearl dangles, they're like lace dangles coming off of this medallion. And then you've got the ones all around the edge, down to this heavily beaded one down here. So this is Lot H sleeve panel. I have 2 of these, and I'm asking $5.75 per panel for Lot H. Okay. Oh, I'm running out of space. HI is also a sleeve panel. This one is on tulle. It has some embroidered appliques on this one. These are clear sequins. They have started to turn golden a little bit on this one. It has the pearl covered button, or the satin covered buttons down at the bottom, and then this is what the appliques look like. Did I say the dimensions? This one's 20 inches by 10 inches wide at the widest point. There's some pretty appliques on here. Heavily beaded one there. Well, they're all pretty heavily beaded, because just about everything on the bodice or sleeves of a wedding dress are more heavily beaded usually than the rest of the dress. So this is Lot I. I am asking $5.75 for this one as well, and I have 2 of these, obviously. Lot J this is actually some more trim. It is trim that is on tulle, so you can I'm not sure if you, yeah, it looks like you might be able to get it off the tulle, but it would be just as easy just to cut around, because you might want to use these as little appliques anyway. This is 2.5 yards of this trim on the tulle, and it is 2 3/4 inches wide, the applique part. And this is what the appliques look like. These are clear sequins, nice large pearl beads on there. I have 2 lengths of this. I believe this was like on the peplum of a dress. I can't remember this dress actually. I think I've had this for a while. Each 1.5 yards, I'm asking $3 for the piece. That is Lot J. Lot K is from a bodice. It's just miscellaneous, whoops, I guess I better come out. Miscellaneous pieces from a bodice. They are heavily beaded. They will come off. All I see is machine stitching holding these on, so you will be able to get these off. I'll come in so you can see the detail. You've got these 2 panels here, and then you've got this piece that was around the neck, and it has some satin covered buttons where it was in the back, and it came around to the front. So let me show you that piece. This was around the neck. So you have all of those. You've got your buttons. And then here are the panels. These were on, I believe, the back of the bodice. So you've got some up here on tulle, and then some down here that you'll need to seam pick to get them off, but they will come off without losing beads and sequins. So you've got 2 of those. This is a 3-piece set, Lot K. I am asking $7.50 for this set. Oops. Oh, I've got quite a pile. Okay, KL. Here is a sleeve panel from that same dress that those last pieces were from. This one is really long. It is 26 inches long by 9 inches wide at the widest point. I'm just going to pan so you can see. These are all on tulle, so you can just cut these off to use them. Heavily beaded. They have the white sequins. Just that last set of 3, those had white sequins as well. And then at the bottom of each sleeve panel is a rolled rose with some stamen in the middle. And then you get your satin covered buttons on there as well. So this is lot L. There's a lot on there up to the top here. I have 2 of these obviously, and I'm asking $7.75 for lot L. You got buttons and bows and appliques. You got the whole kit and caboodle on this sleeve. Oops. Bear with me here. I am running out of room. Lot M is the bodice front from that same dress. And there you have it. There you have the breast area. And then going up over the sleeves. And then all the way down, heavily beaded. I'm going to come in on you've got all these ones hanging off the bottom here. And the bodice as well, you will be able to seam pick to get all of this off. It will come off. You've got these hanging off the bottom. And you've got, look at that right there, heavily beaded in through there. Oh, wait a minute. I just want to show that this is all one piece, it looks like, from here down to here is all one big medallion. And it is heavily beaded. You see that? All the way up. Gorgeous. And you've got all the ones coming off down the sides as well. So this is lot M, bodice front. I'm asking $12 for this one. It is totally removable. Lot N is also from that same dress. It is a set of 5 rolled roses. They are 2 inches wide, same as what you saw on the sleeve. Oops, already done up for you. Set of 5 rolled roses. I am asking $3 per set, and I have 2 sets available. That was lot N. Lot O is a cream. There's 2 pieces from a sleeve, and I'm not sure where this was on the bodice somewhere. These are also removable if you want to take them off the satin. Very dark cream, iridescent sequins, 16 inches long by 9 inches wide. It's almost like a tea stain, champagne tea stained color. Same thing with the satin coming down to the bottom, and you have your satin covered buttons. And then the extra piece has some more appliques on it, and it's all removable. So this is lot O, 2-piece. I have 2 of these. So I have 2 sets. This is a set of 2 for $4, and I have 2 sets. That's lot O. Lot P is a neck piece that has some dangles and this pretty cluster, bead cluster in the middle. It measures about 12 inches across from here to here, and then about 9 inches this way. Has the corded alencon with clear sequins, and here is that pretty cluster with the dangles hanging off of it at the center. And this is, you can remove this, it's on a metal piece. So that is lot P. I only have one of these. I'm asking $3 for this. And lastly, lot Q is a neck piece with lots of dangles on it. There you go. This one also, it's a dark cream with iridescent sequins. It measures 12 inches across from here to here, and again 9 inches from here to here, not counting the dangles. Let me see if I can show the dangly part. There you go. I know you guys love your dangles. And this one is removable. I think this came from the same dress as that last set. It's that already that antique kind of color, covered with beads and sequins up here. So this is lot Q. I only have one of these, and I'm asking $5.75 for this piece. If you are interested in anything you've seen in this video, the instructions on how to order are in the description box down below. As always, I ask that you send me an email. As things sell out, I will mark them as sold down below, so you'll know what's left and what's not. If you guys like dangles, I've been fortunate lately to find several wedding dresses that are absolutely gorgeous and have stunning appliques and dangles on them. I haven't started working on them yet, so it'll be a while before you see them in videos, but look forward to that. Also, last weekend my gypsy kits sold out really quickly, faster than I expected they would, and I had said in my video that I wasn't going to do any more for a while because it was very time consuming, but as soon as I said that, I started looking for more stuff to put in more kits. So I have more stuff on the way to put in gypsy kits. So yeah, I want to get an idea of how many people might still be interested in a gypsy kit, similar to the ones that I sold last weekend. If you are interested, just send me an email. It's not a commitment to buy or anything like that. I just want to know how many I should put together for the next round. Just a ballpark. So if you're interested in the gypsy kits like I sold last weekend, send me an email on that as well, and I'll just kind of keep a running tally of how many responses I get. But that's all I have for now. If you stuck with me through this whole video, I appreciate it. But that's all I have for today. Bye for now.